This process has allowed me to actually reflect on the process and my teaching. My wife says that I'm a natural teacher, and I've always been. It just took a while for me to realize that. My mother has been a teacher since she was 17 years old. She was actually my 8th grade teacher. She taught me English. Now that I think and reflect back on it, I believe that my mom is probably my inspiration. Challenge of my work in industry, something was missing. Around the time that I met my wife, I relocated to Atlanta and started exploring options as I helped my brother start a business. I began subbing, and the rest, as you say, is history. I've been a sub at every Gwinnett County high school at the time and found a home at Meadowcreek. I've been department chair. I've even coached a tennis team at Meadowcreek, but I feel my most rewarding work has been teaching mechatronics, mentoring our robotics team, and working with my colleagues in the STEM Academy. What I'm most excited of is working with my students, seeing the progression of my mechatronics students through the pathway, and my students' participation in robotics. It gives me a sense that I am actually preparing them for a career in engineering and real-world engineering skills and experiences. As we progress from week to week with the key question, it's going to change because we're progressing through the project. The essential question is always going to be the essential question for the entire project. And I want you guys to be able to keep focused on the essential question. Please always revisit it so that you know that you're doing the right thing with the essential question, okay? Opening, there's videos here, okay? And I know, go ahead and put your stuff in and get over here, okay? Actually, when you guys get a chance, just take a look at that, okay? It links to the video that I want you to look at. And I'm sorry? It's a YouTube video. And I actually have some other YouTube videos that I want you guys to also take a look at because
You posted those previously, right?
I posted those previously, exactly. Because one of the requirements in this particular course was a field trip. So we weren't able to do the field trip, okay? So, that's my replacement for, yes. Yeah, so that's my replacement for the field trip. But these are actually in the activities the week before activities. Have we been looking at these? Yes? Okay, and have we been saying, okay, what do we need to brainstorm? Have you guys done a design brief? Okay, all right, so this links back to the design brief template, okay? So I want you guys to go back and I want you to look at that. Those are some of the things as far as documentation that I would like to see towards the end of the project, okay? Creating a first batch. You guys have played around with the powder coating, right? Okay, and that's good. And it would be great when we actually present for you guys to present an example of something that was powder coated, okay? But just to kind of put you guys in a real world situation, we carved that last week. And what I would like to see, that finish, with a kind of a nice, finish. And obviously we're not gonna powder coat that, okay? So what are we gonna do? We have the spray gun, we have varnish, we have polyurethane, and we have tongue oil. Have you guys done enough research as to find out how polyurethane is supposed to be applied, how we use varnish? And I really don't believe that anybody has looked at or researched anything about the tongue oil, as far as product furniture finish. Okay? So those are some of the things that we need to get to. Okay? Now that you know what you're working towards, you probably need to get a little bit more research. You probably need to learn a little bit more about how these are applied on wood like that in order to finish that. Okay? So just want to make sure that you guys are actually documenting in your engineering notebook. Is that the case? Okay? Are you taking pictures?
Yeah.
Because we'd love to see some pictures when you present your project. And it's always a good idea to actually, when you're taking pictures, you know, we want to see some of your failures. We want to see what you did in the beginning.
You did?
Oh,
And-
no. We could have recorded when you failed because we didn't press the button.
So the first time you guys did powder coating, did you record that?
No.
Did you take a picture of that?
No, we should have though. We should have took pictures.
The second time you did it, which is the yellow piece, do you guys have video and recording of that? Okay, all right. So, again, I want you guys to go through it. I want you to make sure that you always look at this every time, whether you're home working on something or whether you're in here, because this is going to be updated, okay? Whenever we announce quizzes, I will put the date of the quizzes, okay? And I will let you know, but, you know, just so that you can be reminded that it's, you know, this is for you, okay? I did promise you a quiz, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to it. Let me go ahead and activate it, and then you guys can move off and go ahead and do the quiz. Once you're finished with the quiz, I will probably meet you guys back in the lab, okay? What are you guys working on right now?
Right now we're just, we put the case. Yeah, we're putting a powder coat on our case.
Another case?
It's ABS.
Well, we haven't tried the waterborne spraying yet.
The waterborne spray?
Yeah, we've done a lot of powder coating.
Okay.
Maybe we should try that today.
I'm sorry? I didn't get it, but I can have it the next time we're here, okay? The next time we meet is Tuesday, I can have it at that time, okay? But with the case, I would hold off on that, okay? Because we did do powder coating, we did do that yellow piece. I think powder coating probably works best with something that's metal, okay? You can do the case at a later time, you know, for your own interest, but I think you guys probably need to start looking at, you know, finishing on wood. And before you guys actually start on that, I want you to be able to perfect it, okay? I don't want you to try it on that and mess it up, okay? So I can provide you some pieces of wood, and you can try, and you can perfect, and then you can work on that, okay?
We got so that's the final product, right?
That's the final,
And we
yes.
get
And I actually have something else in mind, but it's at home.
The tabletop?
A tabletop, yeah. I can just bring the tabletop in, it's a small
Wait,
one.
can you just bring furniture at home?
drawing, like design.
Oh my God.
Designs in what?
Like that. That we could play around.
We can make designs if we need to, okay? All right, but also, hey, most importantly, let's remember that we only have 7 weeks to work on this, okay? This is week 4. By the time we get to week 7, everything really needs to come together, and we should be presenting on week 8, okay? So, and I do appreciate you guys coming in after school and actually, you know, wanting to do this stuff, so that's good, all right? Let's go ahead, actually, let's do the quiz after, okay? We'll do the quiz after, so go ahead and get your stuff.
Yay.
And I'll kind of revisit the guys for a second. But before we leave today, you will have that. Okay? Before you leave today, we'll take that quiz.
All right.
I accidentally left a
How and what are we doing?
I had to go back.
We actually,
Where'd you
I will
say?
move your quiz
Why'd you say after?
next time we see each other. Okay, so that will be Thursday. So that will actually be on Tuesday. Okay. And what are some of the things that you guys have completed and gone through? Where is your STEM?
Why did you use ABS?
Huh? Probably a good idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull that out. Okay? Are we all getting ready for the quiz? Now let's go ahead and pull the STEM board out. And I want to kind of get an idea of what you guys are struggling with. Okay? I mentioned to Alex that the temperature piece,
Not
hold off on that. I'm gonna look into that myself.
I'm not saying that.
It's a difficult piece, yes.
You have to first send it.
It's difficult.
Yeah, you know.
It's not able to get a steady temperature reading.
Yeah, apparently it's on the resistors, you have to have the same
Well,
I
I don't know about that. Well,
we looked up.
right, but at least you guys should be able to, can you turn on the pump?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Can you turn it on with the
I
software?
never tasted
With LabVIEW software?
Yes.
Okay. At a minimum, guys, here's what I expect for us to have. I expect for you to, and I have containers, okay?
Okay, let's go.
If we're dealing with a tank of water, we need to be able to, say, okay, let's maintain a certain level. Okay? From the software, hey guys, are you listening?
Yeah.
Yeah. From the software, let's say we want to
$10 per
take some water out of the tank. From the software program, can you take water out of the tank? And can you pump water into the tank to make it a certain level? Okay? That is minimum expectation. Okay? So let's go ahead and see if we can connect the board up. Now, well, you guys can figure out how it works best. If you need some buckets, let me know. I have the buckets. You guys know where the buckets are.
I know, I'm sorry.
This is like, it's a layer.
There we go. Let's say we have work on the table. You guys, am I in your way? Let's say that we have work on the table, and I know that we did this, you know, just you and I a while back. And how would you put a layer on top of this wood? A layer of spray, polyurethane or varnish or spray on top of this wood. I actually have a video.
What did I just say?
Do you want to just say? Go ahead.
You want me to demonstrate?
Yes, I want you to demonstrate.
You have to be quick and sway left to right. And
How far this way are you coming?
what do you mean how far?
How far? Okay, so if this is your work,
Well, I mean,
and you're, you know, you
if I
take,
want to fill up the whole thing, will I go to the edge?
you'll go to the edge. Okay. There's one thing that I want to kind of highlight as far as going. If you're going, you want to maybe use this as your range and that as your range. Okay. So here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to start here, spray, stop, and then go here. What's going to happen if you stop at the edges? You're going to double up the amount of spray on the edges. Right, so it's not going to be a smooth, continuous layer all the way through. So what you need to do, you need to have wide strokes. You start here, and then you go that way, off of it. And then you come and you go this way. And you come and you go this way, and this way. You come completely off. Because if you do this, and you stop there, and then you start going the other way,
Keep spraying on the edge.
all of the edges are going to have twice as much paint. Okay? When we tried that, when we did that over there, we saw how,
There was only one side though.
well, yes, but that's a point, and in one of the videos that I actually put up there, that one that you click on with the link, it actually talked about that, okay? So make sure that we remember that. Okay, that's one of the techniques as far as, you know, how to layer it and not have a whole uneven spray, okay? So with this particular project, go ahead and hold this, with this particular project, yes, I am going to get you some blue because we know the colors now. If you go and look at the actual, the Robo Mustang, yeah, what color is this?
It's like a dark bluish.
It's like a dark navy blue, right? What color is that? Right. And then you have these are the different colors. So we're going to get all the colors. We probably don't need a lot of it, okay, but we're going to finish it. And there are a few things that I want you guys to look up. I want you to figure out how tongue oil comes into this equation, okay? Because tongue oil is used in furniture finishing. Has anybody researched anything about tongue oil?
Is it like it's like dark? When you use it, gives it darker.
A darker?
Does it give it like a
Well,
gloss?
huh?
A gloss finish?
To be honest, I've never used tongue oil. Okay, I've
Yeah, it's like stain.
I've actually used polyurethane and I've actually used varnish. for me, the varnish is what kind of gets you that dark wood type finish. The polyurethane gets you that glassy finish. But in order to get the glassy finish, you have to layer it. Not just one layer is not going to do justice. So it has to be multiple layers, probably about 3 or 4 layers in order to get it to look really, shiny and smooth and nice. So we put on the first layer, and then you actually sand it with really fine sandpaper, and then you put on another layer, and then you sand it again. Huh? It kind of smoothed out any bumps or anything. Yes. But that's what they do, okay? So those are the things that I want you guys to research and make sure that we're doing things correctly, okay? There is a time limit. We don't have, right? And if you guys have individual projects that you want to do and come back because you have something at home that you want to do, you're welcome to do that, okay? And the biggest part, probably in the next 2 weeks, engineering report, okay? So maybe you start doing that at home, okay? All right, so go ahead and start doing what you're going to be doing. You need some wood. Are you going to be, need wood. Scrap wood, I have scrap wood in the back. Is that scrap wood good enough?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and use, what's your plan? What do you guys plan on doing right now?
Well, they've never used the HPLP, and
Okay.
we've never used the medium size
Okay,
HPLP too.
all right.
So we will see how that.
Okay, make sure we have safety glasses, okay? If you need a set of those, let me know so I can get one for you. Put your names on it so that you don't have to worry about pulling up and getting another one, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and get to work, I guess. All right.
Let's go to work.
Oh yeah, do you have the wrench?
Look how fast
Yeah,
it
what is it?
Sorry?
I need the wrench.
You need a wrench.
Yeah, I need to take off the little connection that you had for the other one.
Okay, let me,
This one.
No, it's fucking hour.
Where the scraps wood at?
oh, can you get the stuff in?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
No,
Oh, but it doesn't fit.
Oh, the entrance.
No.
Oh look, I took it out.
That's good. Here, let me know what works and what doesn't. Make sure you bring them back to me because they came out of this specific,
Box.
yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
Is this in the way?
Where did Amy go? Where did Amy go? Okay, is there any coffee on it? No.
So that. That's the what?
What?
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Want me to lock it? You put it on 40 last time.
That was for the butter.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't? Yeah. You put it on 40 PSI.
Hi guys.
It would be cool if we painted these.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
There's a little bit of powder
powder
on it.
coating?
What?
I bought this.
I feel like we should paint that one first, and then we can paint that.
Alright, is it good?
Put on your glasses.
Goggles. Googly.
Makes sense for me.
I love to get a little.
Just know that it doesn't consume it.
Huh?
It doesn't consume it.
Alright,
I don't know. Alright, what are you doing?
Can I try it looking for like a tiny bit to kind of like mix it up?
Can I try it? That's what I told him, hey, and he didn't do it.
Sure.
I wanna try it.
Isn't this for like?
Oh, do you have a knife? You should just, look, you should just tear out a piece of, cardboard and just make it.
You just used in the powder coating gun and you didn't even like pay attention that you had losing.
No, there was a day we were doing powder coating and it just got rolled off and we just got it.
No, we didn't. I picked it up. Yeah.
I put the pressure on 40
I
psi.
picked it up.
So the pressure